How Apple nearly went bankrupt, then took over the world. In 1997, Apple was 90 days away from bankruptcy. The company that makes the iPhone, the most valuable brand in the world, was collapsing. Sales were crashing, products were confusing, and investors had given up. Then, the man they fired 12 years earlier walked back in the building, and what happened next changed the technology industry forever. This is how Apple nearly died and became the most powerful tech empire in history. By the mid-1990s, Apple was a mess. After firing Steve Jobs in 1985, the company lost direction. They launched dozens of confusing products: Performer Quadra, Newton Power, Macintosh, no clear identity, no innovation, no leadership vision. Microsoft was dominating with Windows 95. Apple's market share fell below 5%. In 1997, Apple lost over $1 billion. The company had only weeks of cash left. It looked over. In desperation, Apple bought a company called Next. Next was founded by Steve Jobs after he was fired. That acquisition brought him back. At first, he was just an advisor, but within months, he took control. And the first thing he did, he cut 70% of Apple's products. He simplified everything into a 2x2 grid, consumer/pro desktop/portable focus, clarity, vision. Then came the shocker. Microsoft invested $150 million into Apple. Yes, Microsoft saved Apple. That announcement stunned the world, but it bought Apple time. In 1998, Apple launched the iMac. It was colorful, minimal, different. It didn't even have a floppy disk drive. People laughed. Then it became the fastest-selling computer in Apple's history. Apple was profitable again. But that was just the beginning. In 2001, Apple launched the iPod. 1,000 songs in your pocket. Simple message, beautiful design. Then came iTunes. Apple wasn't just selling devices, they were building an ecosystem, hardware, software, content, control everything. In 2007, Steve Jobs walked on stage and introduced the iPhone, a phone, an iPod, an internet device, all in one. The smartphone industry was reborn. BlackBerry collapsed. Nokia fell behind. Apple didn't just survive, it dominated. In 1997, Apple was nearly bankrupt. Today, it's worth over $2 trillion. The difference? Vision, focus, simplicity. Steve Jobs didn't save Apple by doing more. He saved it by doing less. And that's the lesson. Empires aren't built by chasing everything. They're built by mastering one thing at a time. Make sure you follow Empire Explained. We break down the rise, fall, and strategy behind the world's biggest empires, companies, countries, and billionaires, because success leaves clues. And here, we study them. This is Empire Explained, and I'll see you in the next one.